It's Thanksgiving week, and welcome to Between the Lines, and we're going to talk about Christmas, and we're going to talk about reaching out and helping people, and we have a great guest here tonight, and we're going to talk about the Operation Reach program in Roane County, which has done for 50 years, has made a difference in child and families, Christmases, and we're going to talk a little bit about it, and hopefully everybody will understand it. There's a way to contribute. We have a special guest tonight. We'll get the camera on her for a second, then we'll talk about it. Jane, how long have you been doing this?
45 years.
You've been involved in this organization for 45 years?
I have.
Wow. That's incredible, actually. That's really incredible. Tell us a little bit about you first. Born in North Carolina.
I was born in North Carolina, moved to Tennessee.
Obviously more than 45 years ago.
A little bit more, telling my age. But I've been in retail all my life. I retired in June and went back to work in August. So just work part-time. And
this is a volunteer effort?
Volunteer, 100% volunteer.
Where do you work?
I work for United Grocery Outlet.
Okay, I know United Grocery Outlet, yeah. Mm-hmm. And tell me a little bit about your family and growing up, anything you could tell us about you.
I'm married. I've been married 35 years. I've got 3 beautiful daughters and 11 grandchildren and 3 great-grandchildren.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
They're going to have a good Christmas, too, right?
Oh, they are.
Because you're a professional Christmas giver, so I know that will work great. So Operation Reach started, let me just do the math, 1974?
That is correct.
Yeah, that was good. That's a year. I think it's the year I graduated from high school. 73, I graduated from high school, but that's in that area. Operation Reach. I can remember we did a lot with Kingston Harriman in those days. How did it get started? How did people?
It's an OJC's program.
Okay.
And you have to we aged out in being the JC. You can only be a certain age, and all of us.
Is there still JCs?
There's not in Kingston.
Not in Elk Ridge either, I don't think.
Okay, so
my parents were in the 40s and 50s. It was huge in Elk Ridge.
It's very huge. It was very huge too. But we all aged out. But we loved this program so much that we kept it going. And so it's really just OJC's officers that has kept it going.
Is it 74? Was it a JC program?
It was a JC program in 1974 until I'm going to say 79.
Okay. And then you guys took it and kept it alive.
We kept it alive.
Okay.
It meant so much to Roane County, and it enlightened everyone's Christmas, and it was just a great program. We never believed it would go this big.
Right.
But it has gone big.
The needs grown.
The needs has grown.
I do a lot of work with St. Mary's Food Pantry here in Oak Ridge, St. Joseph's Food Pantry down there, and I mean, people come from the rural areas of Anderson County, Roane County, and we've got a building, I'm going to guess it's about 80 feet long, and that line every Wednesday morning is at least 80 to 100 people long, waiting on a bag of groceries out in the cold. People say, well, do they really need it? And I laugh. I say, would you stand in line for an hour for a bag of groceries if you didn't need it?
That is correct.
I mean, it's unbelievable. I mean, it's just gotten bigger and bigger, and the needs have grown, and a lot of senior citizens. In the old days, you didn't see many senior citizens out there, but today you do.
They do. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's different. So anyway, but that's my point. So I'm just kind of showing the need, and you have to deal with families that have those same needs, right?
We do. This year, I mean, we have been up in the past years to over 500 families.
Wow.
Helping 500 families in Roane County.
That's all. I mean, how many families? I'm trying to do the math on Roane County. The math. That's a lot of families.
That's a lot of families. What we do, the way Reach works, is we send a sign-up list to the school systems, which is K through 8th grade.
Okay.
Okay, and it goes to each one of the teachers. The teachers know more of their needs.
Oh, sure.
Then,
they deal with it every day.
Every day. They deal with it every day, and they see needs. And, grandma's raising 4 kids, fathers may be in prison, mother may be in prison.
Sure.
Just one parent per child, per household,
Substance
and you've got 4 or 5
abuse,
kids. So they know that. We don't know that.
Right. And substance abuse and lack of funds to buy essentials, food for one thing, but Christmas for sure.
That is true. So once we send the list to the teachers, they have so long to fill it out and send it back in to us.
So your main source of getting information for these Christmas is 300, 400, 500 Christmas family gifts and children, all that wonderful job you do is from the teachers.
From Roane County School Systems.
Wow.
Yeah, the teachers provide us that names.
Now, do they have a limit on how many they can provide?
No, they don't. We don't limit it out.
You don't qualify by income or anything else. I mean, obviously, wealthy people teachers wouldn't put them on the list. But basically, the qualifying is the teachers defining the need.
Yeah, the teachers. Yeah,
That's interesting. I would have never guessed that. That's pretty cool.
And it could be the guidance counselors
Sure. But school systems.
But the school systems.
Okay, so if I'm Johnny Doe and I'm out here and I know a family next door that's having a hard time, I probably can call you guys. But that's not the system you use.
No, it's not the system we
That's,
need.
interesting.
No, I've had mothers to call me and dads to call me, and I just refer them to the child's teacher.
Yeah, and I guess what we're saying here is if you have two children, 22 and 24, and you're poor, you really don't fit into this program.
No.
This is for children
Correct.
to experience Christmas. And I mean, I grew up in the 60s and in the 70s, and I graduated from high school in 73s. But when I think back to 60, 61, 5, 6, 7, 8 years old, my fondest memories are Christmas in our neighborhood, in our house, and everything. And I think of my own son, who's 19 years old, and how excited he was every Christmas, in the tree. So I think in a world where you have a lot of pain, I mean, children have a lot of pain.
They do.
It's nice to know that kind of stuff will make a difference.
It does.
How do you determine what the presents are? Okay, you get the teacher lists in, you get 300 families. We'll just use that for a round number.
Okay, what we do is we work with the Kingston United Methodist Church.
Okay.
And Hands of Mercy has asked us to work with them this year.
Okay, let's talk about what that group is to give them some credit.
Okay. Hands of Mercy, I work with them around Thanksgiving through with UGO, United Grocery Outlet, and they provide 800 dinners for Thanksgiving this year.
How do you get the dinners to the people?
They deliver some,
Okay.
but then there's a pickup that was last Wednesday.
Okay.
So, and then
That's the way it was at our food pantry, too.
Yeah.
They're not open this week. They did it a week in advance. So if I come and I pick up food, what am I going to get? Just so I'm just
for Hands of Mercy, okay.
or anyone, any kind of
You
thing.
get a ham, potatoes, green beans, corn, rolls, cranberry sauce.
You get the raw materials, and
yes.
you go home and cook it.
Yes.
I got it. Okay, that's great. That's what we do too. Okay, so we're moving on. So you've been working with that, and okay. So you get these kids, and we're talking. I know, being in the political world, I know those areas very well. I mean, you may be south of the river. You may
That
be
is right.
Harriman. I can think of Rockwood, Kingston, probably less impacted. I mean, but I can see that there are areas, a lot of people. Some schools. Every kid in the school will probably be on the list, right? I mean, it's that
Right.
kind of, or a lot of them. That's
Exactly.
kind of, that teachers determine. I'm just thinking about the teachers and thinking to myself, they don't like a kid, so they leave them off, kind of like naughty and nice. I mean, but they don't do that, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
I think the teachers has worked with this program for so many years. They know what it's about.
Absolutely.
They know that. I think they put their care and their heart in this program every year. We
Tell
never
me about
get
the
let down.
structure. I mean, like, how many people are actively managed? I mean, obviously you're in charge, so you have volunteers. How your inner team is 6, 7, 8 people. I'm not talking about delivery people and all. I'm
Right,
talking about
exactly.
the people that put the program together and make decisions.
There is
A board, like something like that.
7.
That's about right. That's about
Seven.
around the money. Yeah, that's about right. And those people have been in it, and they help, and they get everything set up. Okay, so when do the teachers fill it out and get it to you? Have you got the list already?
Yes, we got it before they went to break Friday. We got it last Friday.
Right.
And so what the vice president, which is Ryan Townsend,
Right.
what he does is he takes the list, and it might be that the brother's in first grade and Sissy's in third grade.
Right.
We only take one child per family.
Right.
And then we, that way, because we shop for every child in that family and the mom, dad, brothers.
Okay, let's use Sissy
sister.
and Joe in the family. Sissy's in third grade, Joe's in first. You decide to do it for Sissy. How does that impact Joe? When you buy for the family, does Joe get anything?
Joe is the child. He gets, yes, he
Okay.
gets, yes.
You
we
focus
we
on
focus
Sissy.
on Joe.
Right.
We'll focus on Joe.
The youngest one.
But Joe, in the past, and always has been, it's hard for Joe to buy himself something. He wants to buy for Mama. He wants to buy for Daddy. He wants to buy for Sissy. We
So
have.
you take Joe shopping.
Well, yes, we take Joe shopping,
But
but
Sissy gets something out of that.
right. But it takes the helper, or Santa's helper that day, to really force Joe into buying something for himself. Most of these kids are unselfish.
That's right. I can remember
They
as a
really
child,
are.
I was more
We
worried
have
about
to
everybody.
really focus on the child and make sure that child gets the game he wants, the toy he wants.
You know, the
maybe-
logistics of buying 300 sets of gifts with volunteers. How many volunteers? We're past the 7 now. How many volunteers are taking kids out and taking them shopping? I mean,
Well, we go, a lot of the children, a lot of the young adults, when they come down there, a lot from Rockwood High School, Kingston High School, Harriman High School, a lot of churches come down there, and 1 or 2 volunteers goes with a child.
okay.
Because
Makes sense, yeah.
we actually bus the children to Walmart on Saturday, December the 14th.
Walmart
in
over
Rockwood. We'll run 11 buses
So they buy all their stuff in Walmart that day.
that day.
Everybody.
No. On Friday nights, we have the 6th, 7th, and 8th graders,
I got you.
the CDC children, and the handicapped children, because
Okay.
we don't run a handicap bus on
Same
Saturday.
place?
Yes.
So
Well,
Walmart's working with you. They're
Walmart-
stocking up. They know you're
They know
coming.
we're coming. They've known we're coming since probably March of last year.
Right.
They're always ready for us.
Tell them the day. They have all the gifts ready.
They do.
That people can shop, and there won't be just one, cowboy outfit. There'll be 5 or 6. They
Yeah.
know what they're doing, or 30
Yeah.
or 40 or whatever.
Yeah,
So
they
you
know
You
that.
literally take several hundred kids, 200-300 down to Walmart on that day. You stagger the times?
No.
Wow. They just invade the store.
Yeah.
That's got to be a
just-
sight.
Yeah, we usually hang a sign in Walmart to say Operation Reach will be here Friday afternoon from what time, and we also, do it Saturday morning. That way the customers themselves know, hey, Reach is in here right now. Because they don't close the doors for their customers. We all shop together.
That's great. Let's take a break. When we come back, I want to talk about how you raise money and how we
Okay.
budget this thing so people will know how to help. Let's take a break, Chandler.
From Oak Ridge, Tennessee, IB3 Global Solutions conducts operations around the world to enhance the U.S. national security posture and minimize radiological and nuclear threats. IB3 Global Solutions. Mission first.
Fan Gear Barn is Oak Ridge's source for new and vintage sports fan gear from around the world of sports. Find your favorite team gear at Fan Gear Barn, located at 977 Oak Ridge Turnpike, across from the hospital. Open 10 a.m. to 7 p.m., 6 days a week. Closed on Sundays.
Looking for a college with online programs that work for you? Roan State offers flexible courses so you can go to class when it's convenient. Roan State will be there every step of the way to ensure you succeed with resources like tutoring, advising, and counseling. Find out if you can complete your degree 100% online and on your time. Get started today. Visit roanstate.edu/online to explore your options.
At Navarro, we partner with our clients to advance clean energy and deliver effective solutions for complex challenges in the nuclear and environmental fields.
Prescription drug misuse is a prevalent and potentially fatal problem. When people do not properly monitor, store, and dispose their medications, it can create an opportunity for misuse. Count it. Make it a goal to count your pills once every 2 weeks. Lock it. Secure your medications at home. Drop it. Drop off unused or expired medications for proper disposal at any police department in Anderson County. For more info, visit asapofanderson.org. Brought to you by ASAP of Anderson. Prevention works.
This holiday season, enjoy a fun and festive ice skating rink courtesy of the Free Medical Clinic of Oak Ridge at the entrance of the Oak Ridge High School at the tennis courts from December 21st to January the 1st. Open daily from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Giving you a chance to skate with your family and friends all day. Adults $15 and kids under 12 $10 with a $3 discount if you have your own skates. Come make memories on the ice. A perfect holiday outing for all ages. Brought to you by the Free Medical Clinic. For more information, go to fmcor.org. fmcor.org.
Feeling overwhelmed with your business finances? At P&L Business Services, we handle all your bookkeeping, payroll, and tax needs. From federal tax returns to QuickBooks training, we've got you covered. With over 25 years of experience, we provide customized packages to fit your business. Focus on what you love most, building your business. Let us take care of the rest. Call 865-294-4792. P&L Business Services, empowering you to grow your business.
All right,
crew. Let's get started. All right.
Don't ignore the law. You must call 811 at least 2 to 3 days before any digging project so you can avoid hitting our essential buried utilities. For digging projects big or small, make the call to 811.
We're talking with Operation Reach, and we're talking about how this Roane County organization for the past 50 years has impacted the lives of 300, 400, 500 children. It's grown, started out small, and got bigger, and it's just amazing in what they're doing. What's continuing? Tell us about the church part of it. You have churches get a little bit involved?
They do. What we do is we share the names with the churches, the Kingston United Methodist Church, South Herman Baptist Church, and if Joe or Sally is on their list, we will take them off our list because they shop for the family and they also feed them Christmas dinner. Right. But their list can only contain like maybe 10 or 12 people.
So you still got the $280, $290 to go,
yes.
Right? I understand.
Yes, we do.
So we need $100,000 a year roughly to do this project.
We do.
To get all this done for the families and everybody. How do you raise that money?
Oh, several ways. We do roadblocks. Rick Butler works for the Sheriff's Department, Roane County Sheriff's Department.
Roadblocks are pretty effective.
They are.
You can raise $4,000 or $5,000.
We can. Yeah. And Rick has done an awesome job for the last several years, running the roadblocks, getting in touch with the right people, and making it happen. So that has raised a lot of money for us. We also have jars in stores, restaurants, and we have them in Oak Ridge. We have them in Kingston,
yeah, that's probably where I've seen it. Operation Reach.
Rockwood. We pick that. We have to pick up every Monday. We pick it up every Monday. We just don't leave it sitting there, and we account for it every Monday.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, we do that every Monday. Last year we got right at $10,000 in our jars.
Wow.
That's a lot of money.
You pick them up every week? Or?
We pick them up every week.
So they're there year-round?
No, we put them in September.
That makes sense.
And then they will come out the week after Christmas.
That makes sense.
So we raised over $10,000. And Pam heads that program. She does a wonderful job of that program.
Thank you, Pam. Boys and girls about even?
About even.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, about even.
So you target the youngest child in the family.
We do.
Sounds like the way you're talking.
Yeah, we do target the youngest child. Now we take no funds from United Way. We take no funds from United Way.
Sounds like you raise them all.
We raise it all ourselves through letters to businesses. With 50 years being in the community, everybody knows Operation Reach. Everybody knows what it stands for. They've come down and shopped with Operation Reach before. Right. So they know that we take no payment at all for the officers that's working there. We do it free because we love this program and we love the kids.
Oh, yeah.
I know. As far as the boys and girls, it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell how many boys and how many girls. But on Friday nights, we bring the 6th, 7th, and 8th graders, the CDC children, and the handicapped children. The parent or guardian brings them that night. They have to shop with them. We have a budget this year. We're going to set the budget this week. It's according to fundraising that's going on now, but we will set the budget, and we always hand them a letter saying what your budget is. You cannot buy knives. You can't buy games that's not G. So there's like 5 items you cannot buy through Operation Reach.
What would be what kind of gifts would you buy the family?
Well, like on Saturday mornings, we run 11 school buses, and so all the kids from the high schools and churches and people like that, they come down and join it. They have a list that's sent to them that their parents has to sign a release that they can go shopping. Well, they have a list that Sally wears size 5 or in size 6 shoes, and then what brother wears, what brother's wants are, what brother's needs are. And so they get with the volunteer, and it's the volunteer's job is to look at that piece of paper.
Figure out whether it's right, because I can imagine shoe sizes being off and stuff like that.
Right, yeah. It's not a volunteer going out there, okay, what is your brother's name? What is your mom's name? What's grandma's name? What do they need? What do they want? It's on the back of that paper. And it's their responsibility to pick out the right sizes, the right colors, and things like that. So that's how we help the children on Saturday morning.
Let's say I'm a 65-year-old grandmother raising my children, which is not uncommon, and get in there, et cetera, et cetera. Do you target the grandmother and the family and everybody by what they need in the house or what they need in little things, or is it mainly just gifts from the kids to the family?
What they need, because we ask on the back of that paper what is their needs, what is their wants. You know,
like somebody may want a toaster, or
well,
somebody may want,
right.
or somebody may want a sweater. You know,
that's exactly right. We've sold toilet paper.
Wow, that's
we've
good.
Sold.
It's always good.
We've sold. They've shopped for toilet paper. I've seen toilet paper come through. I've seen paper towels come through. Dishwashing liquid come through. Laundry detergent come through. That's what they need. Blankets to come through. Pillows to come through.
I buy every week. I buy out of my personal money. I buy for my pantry, and you know, you'd be surprised. Tide. Dishwashing liquid, mouthwash, toothbrushes,
heaters.
Oh yeah, heaters are important.
So that is something that that people need. Yeah. We look at the list. One of the volunteer for Operation Reach, they'll look at that list. They'll look at that and see if they make any notations on the bottom that this is what we really, really need. Is it kerosene heater? Is it what is it? And then we don't buy it then, but we might have some ways to getting that kerosene heater to that family.
Tell us about the other group you're working with.
We're working for Shoes for Souls.
That tells me they're trying to buy shoes for people.
Yes. And then what they're going to do this year is they will buy a pair of tennis shoes for the child, not for the whole family, just for the child. Okay. I've got something from.
They're using your list to buy those tennis shoes. They're working with you. Okay.
Yes, they are.
Good.
Yeah, the volunteer will bring them over to Shoes for Souls. And then what Teresa's doing this year, it's a program that Alan Taylor had started, and he was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, and he died. His wish was to do a nonprofit organization to help children have shoes to go to school with. So they've kept it going. They've given over 1,000 pairs of shoes away, 1,000 full backpacks full for the Kingston, Harriman, Rockwood schools. That's who they work with, the elementary schools. Okay. So this year they have joined us with Operation Reach. Very, very excited about that.
Yeah, me too.
Because what that does, it does two things. It gives the child the tennis shoes that they need.
This is in addition to your program.
Okay, this is in addition.
That's fantastic.
So what they've done, what Shoes for Soul has done, instead of they have a list of they might need they're going to get a pair of tennis shoes. Well, they're going to take that money, and Shoes for Soul is going to pay for that. But guess what? They've got extra money now to buy what else they need.
Because that's great. Give us one more break, Chandler, and we'll be right back for the conclusion.
Get ready for the ultimate celebration at the Free Medical Clinic of Oak Ridge, New Year's Eve 2025 countdown. First ever ice skating rink. Live bands rocking the stage. On December 31st at 8K Bissell Park, Oak Ridge. Food trucks. This is free to the public because of our amazing event sponsors. Bring your lawn chairs. Ring in the new year with their family and friends. Enjoy spectacular fireworks show that will light up the sky. Don't miss the grand finale, the epic T-Cat Harriman, one-of-a-kind atomic ball drop at midnight. For more information, go to fncor.org.
Looking for a college with online programs that work for you? Roane State offers flexible courses so you can go to class when it's convenient. Roane State will be there every step of the way to ensure you succeed with resources like tutoring, advising, and counseling. Find out if you can complete your degree 100% online and on your time. Get started today. Visit roanstate.edu/online to explore your options.
All right, crew, let's get started. Sure.
Don't ignore the law. You must call 811 at least 2 to 3 days before any digging project so you can avoid hitting our essential buried utilities. For digging projects big or small, make the call to 811.
1 in 7 people will need a blood transfusion during their life. That's 1 person every 2 seconds receiving a life-saving product. At Medic Regional Blood Center, we are the primary blood provider for 25 hospitals in 23 East Tennessee and southeastern Kentucky counties. Started in 1958, Medic has been serving Knoxville and the surrounding areas for 66 years. For 1 hour of your time, you can save a life. Visit medicblood.org for more information on blood donation.
From Oak Ridge, Tennessee, ID3 Global Solutions conducts operations around the world to enhance the U.S. national security posture and minimize radiological and nuclear threats. ID3 Global Solutions. Mission first.
At Navarro, we partner with our clients to advance clean energy and deliver effective solutions for complex challenges in the nuclear and environmental fields.
Finger ball.
Let me say again, happy Thanksgiving to everybody from Between the Lines and BBB Studio. A lot of football going on. We can watch right here, Anderson County tomorrow night in Macon County in the semifinals. Coalfield's in the semifinals. And Oak Ridge is in the semifinals. I think they play Sevier County, but I don't know of any Roane County teams that made football, but maybe they did. I don't know about them. We got 3 minutes to tell you exactly how this organization needs your help. You go. I'll interrupt. Let's go fast.
Okay. You can send your donation to Operation Reach, P.O. Box 981.
P.O. Box 981.
Kingston, Tennessee.
Kingston, Tennessee, 37763. 7763.
We also have PayPal, and it is through Operation Reach.
Just go do the little search, and it'll come right up.
Yes, and it reaches in all caps.
Okay.
Okay. We also have something on our Facebook page that Mike Duggar from Rockwood High School has built us 2 picnic tables, one for adults, one for children, and we are going to start doing a bidding on that. So if you would get on there and bid something on these picnic tables, that'd be wonderful. We raised $700 last year, and we'd like to see that this year. And that'd be a great Christmas present.
Yeah, just bid on it and see what can. Just go to Facebook. Look for Operation Reach,
right, or
and there'll be a bid on there.
Yes, and they can also look at mine, Jane Ollis, if they wanted to, and see it on there, but it's Operation Reach. And also we've got a big cornhole tournament coming up on December the 28th. It's at Nellie's Restaurant in Harriman.
$25 entry. Got to get down there and see how good you are. Yeah.
It's going to be after Christmas, but it's going to be a lot of fun.
Okay.
Rest, relax, and we are having something called a re-gift auction.
Re-gift auction.
Re-gift auction.
Take your gift and re-gift. I got it.
Okay. If you've got something for Christmas and you want to come over and watch the cornhole tournament, which will be, it'll be called by Cornhole Association, and if you want to come over there and join the funds, you can bring a gift that you got for Christmas and you don't want it, you don't like it, you're not going to re-gift it.
We won't tell anybody.
We won't tell anybody, not anybody, but we'll put it on our silent auction and we might get some money out of it. So anyway, it's going to be December 28th.
The silent auction is at the cornhole tournament.
It's at the cornhole tournament. It starts on December 28th at 5 o'clock. We'd love, love, love to have you and support that local business also.
Jane, you've done great.
Thank you.
You've been great. She's promoted it. Listen, Operation Reach. Google it. Go on Facebook. They're making a difference. That's a lot of families, 300 to 400 families.
It is.
And children. And, Jesus is the reason, man. We got to keep Christmas alive, don't we?
We are so blessed. This is God's program. We've always said it was God's program, and we have been blessed for over 50 years.
Doesn't last for 50 years if you're not being blessed.
That is correct.
That is the fantastic. We got 5 seconds. Happy Thanksgiving. We'll see you the following week to get ready for Christmas.